Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We're gonna be running the Blade Tower Omega again one more time here. Probably my final run here, and just trying a few different teams around here with regards to trying my best not to use any Omen or Shadow Conclave members, and of course as well, keep in mind that we are gonna use footage basically from or teams, I guess, from the last. From some of the previous editions as well here to kind of piece it all together so that you guys have something. And yeah, it is for the most part. I've been checking out the next few floors for 7 to 12 for next week, and honestly, they look a little bit more scarier than these ones. These ones are able to give us quite a bit of flexibility, and of course as well can help save a little bit of resources as well here if you guys aren't able to build the Omen or the Shadow Conclave. But anyways, let's jump into it. So our first team, we're going to utilize Wolverine with Spider-Man, which is kind of part of the best buddies, and then we got Kahori, and we got Miss Marvel and Hulk as well. These guys don't really need to be super duper built up. Hulk, and of course as well, I feel like Hulk and Miss Marvel, you can get away with the levels because they're just gonna get one-shotted, so you don't need to have super levels on them. But yeah, the important thing is having Kahori. She's G19 105, and of course as well Spider-Man, also 105 G20 from the Best Buddies event, and same with Wolverine, Best Buddies 105. So those three are basically the three damage dealers, and they're going to basically deal the bulk of it. And like I said, I've already done gameplay footage of it as well if you guys need to see it. But yeah, that one I probably will just speed through it and put it on 2x speed because we've already done it a few times. And on top of that, the next one as well, we've done something similar. We used Minerva last time, but yeah, you can really slot in a fifth whoever, just so long as that person doesn't die. Because if they die, then of course as well you get that recoil damage from the Brotherhood. I think it's Archangel, right? He does a little bit of a hit on enemy kills. We use Minerva because she spawns with the death proof, and if you don't have her built up, that's fine. You don't need to have her. What I will recommend is having someone that's beefy. In our example, we're gonna use Thanos, and again, I know I said 0 Omen, 0 Shadow Conclave, but in this case we're going to use Thanos because he was kind of the only one I had left over, because I didn't have Jeff, I didn't have Sentry, I didn't have some of those other characters, and I could have probably slotted any one of those in, and it just didn't help because they're level 1 and they instantly die. So we had to use some of the other key characters, and yeah, because I can't use Shadow or Omen, that takes care of 10 characters, right? So I just, you know what, I threw in Thanos in there, and he does work quite well. But you can literally throw in a fifth whoever, and the Fantastic Four plus Emma Frost will kind of get the job done here, especially if you have them at level 110. All ours are about 106 plus their G20 minus Emma's only 19, but you should be able to get through node 2 here fairly easy with the Fantastic Four. The next node, we use a combination of new moons. Again, the 3-piece Galactic does a bulk of the heavy lifting for us, and the new moons basically is a nice support team. If you don't have the new moons built up, you may be able to use other key teams. Like if you've got Winter Guard, you can bring up Dark Star, or if you've got some of the other strong heavy hitters, or if you've got like I said, some characters that I don't have built up, bring them in here. But yeah, the 3-piece Galactic is more than enough, and yeah, they're a fairly simple team. But I do find that the bleeds from Wolfsbane really helps out, and of course as well, like I said, the Galactic do a bulk of the hitting, and of course as well because they are level 105 G20, and they're also purple level 5 from the Blue Marvel event. Of course as well, that helps with the extra stats. The next one, we take advantage of the fact that we're going to split up our Symbiote 6. We're actually going to take Venom, Null, and Riot on their own here, and they're going to form a synergy here with this should not be Speedball, actually. That should be Cannonball. My apologies here. That should be Cannonball. Let's just fill him in there. I must have hit the wrong one here because they both have ball in their name, and I must have whoops, I must have just clicked on it by accident there, so ignore me there. So yeah, Cannonball we have just because, like I said, he's part of that 3-piece New Mutants. We just threw him in there. I don't think it really matters who you have here as a fifth, so long as you got your Null built up, and of course Riot, Lalandra, and Venom are gonna hopefully get the job done. And then we switch gears and we go into the one where we can use our Quicksilver. They're gonna be faster than Jeff. Jeff and Storm will basically do a bulk of the damage, and then of course as well Jeff is going to get taken care of, and then finally we have our infinite stun team at the end there to finish things off and get things closed out for us. all fairly simple here. So as you guys see here, like I said, other than my Thanos coming in on the second node here, and like I said, you can slot in Sentry. If you got Jeff the Land Shark, if you've got some other characters I didn't mention, that would probably help out. But like I said, Blue Marvel, Sentry, Jeff, Xavier, Darkstar, any one of those characters will be perfect slot-ins. I didn't use Xavier, so hopefully that gives you guys an option to plug him in to a spot here that you don't use them. And yeah, like I said, it should be fairly flexible. Even if you put Xavier with like Galactic, or if you put Xavier in the last node and then you take Havoc out, or any one of these 5 and then put them in place of where Thanos should be. Honestly, there's a lot of mixing and matching and a lot of theory crafting, but hopefully you guys are able to see the gameplay. And like I said, we keep it so that it's 0 Omen, 0 Shadow Conclave. So hopefully it helps you guys out here. I'm not going to be able to do the commentary side of things because we're on the go here today. We got a busy day visiting friends and relatives. So here's the gameplay footage of it all, and hopefully it helps you guys out. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.